Welcome to the episode of Jay Leno's Garage. As you know, on this website, we like to help small manufacturers make a product that maybe it's hard to get out there in the marketplace. Advertising is so expensive and stuff. So we like to do these videos. Besides, he lives right up the street. I just found out he's only like 6 miles from the shop, so it works out perfect. And he's come out with a product that seems so simple and so easy, but it's pretty clever. This is David Andrade. David, tell us the name of your product is?
TuffPad.
TuffPad, okay. And what is it exactly?
TuffPad is a multi-fold, multi-purpose cushion.
A multi-fold cushion. All right, that's okay. It's a cushion.
It's
yeah,
a cushion.
Okay.
We were traveling up in Lake Arrowhead area, and we ran into a snowstorm, and I had a flat tire. So I got out of the vehicle and laying down in the snow to try to fix the tire.
Right.
I lost a couple lug nuts in the snow. Then I had to put the chains on because the chains were required.
Sure.
So I thought, you know, it was cold and wet, and I decided there's got to be something out there to lay on.
Right.
So after we fixed that, we drove into town and said, let's go to an auto parts store. Let's just pick up a pad. I'm sure they sell one.
Right.
So we went there, nothing.
Right.
So we decided to go to home improvement stores.
Okay.
I went there, nothing except for the small green pad for gardening.
Sure.
So we decided, let's try to make one.
Okay.
So we got some foam, some fabric, and started cutting different pieces out, seeing how we could manufacture it. Found a local sewer here to start making prototypes for us.
So it's also a bag as well. You can carry.
It's a bag as well, yes.
Okay. So it's not. See, I don't care about clothes. So I would take out my sports jacket, fold it up, and kneel on it. But then my wife would go, "Oh, you ruined the coat," and I would go, "Well, I don't care." But you can't do that. So this is a good alternative to that. So open it up. Let's see what we have here.
What you have is you have two releases.
Okay.
They're both Velcro.
Okay.
And it'll fold into multiple of configurations.
Okay.
You'll have a double layer fold.
Okay.
And then in this immediate position, if you just reattach these two straps,
Right.
it'll conform into a seat cushion.
Oh, I see.
So a lot of people with forklifts or
Yeah.
big rig drivers will put these in the car.
Or even
That way they
if
can
you're
have
all
tools.
greasy and you don't want to ruin your interior, I imagine you can put
Exactly,
this
a
down.
lot of
Okay,
mechanics will do
okay.
that inside.
And what is it, washable? How do you clean
It's
it?
washable just with a hose.
Oh, just
Yeah,
with a
it's water
hose,
resistant,
okay,
yeah.
cool.
Dirt resistant also.
All right.
So you can just go back, release these two straps, and now you have a full-length cushion.
Oh, I see. So you can just lie under the vehicle.
Lie under the vehicle
Yeah.
or kneel down. And one of the ideas that we had was that I wanted a full flat cushion because
Right.
in losing those lug nuts when I first changed my flat, I was kneeling down and there was no place to put anything.
Right.
So now you can kneel down and put your tools, lug nuts or whatever, parts, and not lose them.
Yeah, because a lot of times guys here at the shop, when they fall asleep under the car, and they complain that the floor is too hard, well, they can put this down and sleep till their next break, so it'll work out good.
Exactly, and then they fold it up, they have a little pillow too.
Gotcha. Oh, they got a pillow as well. Okay, and what, you have pockets here to...
Now the pads inside are removable.
Oh, I see,
If you
okay.
want to. What we have here is a pouch that has a Velcro release.
Oh, I see.
So while they're working underneath the vehicle, if they wanted their tools separate,
Right.
and drag them around with them.
So you just throw this in the back of the RV with all your tools, whatever you need.
Exactly.
Okay, very cool, very cool.
Or a lot of times the mechanics will throw this on their creeper. If the padding is worn out and they want a little elevation, they'll just
I
throw
see.
another one on the creeper.
Okay, very good. Now, where do they get this? Are you selling this in stores now, or
Right now we sell it mainly on the internet.
Okay.
At toughpad.net.
toughpad.net? Okay. How hard is it these days to manufacture a small product like this, being a small manufacturer? You know, do you have a lot of hurdles? Was it hard to do? I mean, I'm fascinated by the process because a lot of times people send me, oh, I have an idea for a tool, I have an idea for a product, and I really don't know what to tell them. Was it a hard road or was it pretty straightforward?
You know, we develop products, so it's a little bit
Okay.
easier for us. But I think it's not that difficult for a
Yeah.
lot of people who have an idea.
Yeah.
I think what they initially have to do is get that idea out of their head onto paper. If it's not on paper, it's not going to go anywhere.
Right, right.
So they have to get it on paper. And as far as manufacturing, there's a lot of people out there that are willing to help.
Yeah.
So it's really not that difficult. You know, if they decide it's going to be difficult, it's going to be difficult.
Yeah.
You know, if they think it's going to be easy, there's a lot of people that will help. They have to ask a lot of good questions from people. People will give them the answers.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's one of those things you never think about until you ruin your suit or you ruin your jacket or your clothes with a flat tire or something, and you go, oh, this is one thing, you throw it in the back of the car, maybe you'll never use it, but maybe, how much is it?
On the internet, it sells for $29.95.
$29.95, okay, there you go, so cool.
But now you'll notice when you drive, you'll see more people on the road kneeling on the pavement working on their car,
Right.
changing the tire.
Right.
You'll just notice how many people still.
Yeah.
And we like to get them in every car possible.
And if you know nothing about cars, you can put this down and pray. So
Exactly.
it works as a prayer mat to hope that somebody will come along and fix my car.
Right.
So, which is really what most people do nowadays. So
That's right.
it also works as a prayer mat. So there you go. David, thank you very much. There you go.